I tried building a complete client-ready website using Readdy AI, and I did not expect these results. In the last video, I did the same challenge using Hostinger's Horizon AI. Link in the description if you want to check it out. Today, I'm following the exact same steps to see how far Readdy AI can actually go. So, let's build this step by step. By the end of this video, you will have a fully functional portfolio website ready to launch. Head over to Readdy AI. Link is in the description. It helps support the channel. Thank you. Click try for free. You can sign up with Gmail or any other email. I'm going to use an email address for this demo. For this question, what are you planning to build? You can choose anything you want. In this demo, I'll be choosing this one, second option, draft a design, prototype, or demo. What kind of projects are you building for? I will go with other. I'll put demo. Here in the dashboard, we have the AI prompt. So we can tell AI exactly what we want to build in the middle. If you scroll down, we have a templates to choose from. You can select based on popular, professional service. If you click on that one, you can go with education, consulting services, financial, insurance. We have local business. We do have different options to choose from, and the same goes for online business. But in this demo, we are going to build the site from scratch using a prompt. When it comes to building a new site, portfolio sites are in high demand, so it's perfect for showcase your work. Here's the prompt I'm using to create the base site. I'll leave this prompt down in the description, so feel free to use it if you want to. The prompt is basically saying create a modern professional portfolio website for a freelance. It includes hero, about sections, services, portfolio, testimonials, contact section with form. And I also set the design to be clean, minimal, modern, mobile friendly. Also, I set the goal to attract clients and generate leads. Once you're happy with it, click send. So AI is saying, here's the structure that we have. It's going to be hero, about services, testimonial, contact. We have the option to move stuff around. Let's say bring contact us at the top, or we can move it back. We can add a new section. Let's call it a new page. Move it again to the bottom. We can edit, or we can just delete it. Just go to the trash can and click delete. Click next. To generate a logo, for the logo, we have two options. Either ask AI to generate one for us, or we can upload our own. In this demo, I'll go with AI generated logo. So this is the one that AI generated by default. We can regenerate another one. Click regenerate. We can ask AI to generate another one. So you got the idea. We can keep regenerating the AI generated ones and choose the one that we want. I'm going to go with the first one. Click next. And now AI is generating the site. And just like that, AI builds the base layout for us. It's not final yet. This is just the starting point. Now let's start making it ours. Scroll back to the top. I'm going to skip this tutorial on the right side. Let's see how the site looks. Go to the top, click on share. This is how the site looks for now. Close this one. Also, if you look here, we can see how the site looks in desktop, which is by default. If we want to see how it looks on mobile, click on mobile. This is how it looks on mobile. Switch back to desktop. Let's start simple. Click on the hero heading and change it. To make any change when it's in Readdy, then there are two ways to make changes. We can either ask AI here in the box to tell exactly what we want to do, or we can click on select to edit for a quick edit. We can highlight what we want to change, and we can make any changes we want. We can do something like this. We can edit the link, create video, all that stuff. We can delete, replace, But in this tutorial, I'm going to ask AI to change the hero heading. Click send. The text has changed. So when it comes to making changes to text, it's entirely up to you. Maybe for a quick change, I would personally go with selecting the edit and make the change by myself. If you want to deselect, all you have to do is go back and click on selected area, and this will take you back to the way it was. Next, scroll down to the About section. Let's add a short description. I'm going to ask AI to add the description under the heading. I'm asking AI to add this description under the heading for About Me section, which is this one right here, turning ideas into digital reality. Click send. It's done adding the new line in the About Me section. If we click on the About, it's right there, which is the description I ask AI to add it under the heading. Finally, services. Add a paragraph about services you offer. If we scroll down to services, we got all these services. I'm going to edit brand identity, which is the bottom left. I'm going to select to edit. Go to the paragraph. Going to add a new line of text at the top. Custom web design to your needs. Once finished, click back on the selected area, which is right here on the right. And the text we added is just right there. And just like that, all text is updated. You can do this anywhere on the site. Now that content is right, let's make it look good with colors and fonts. Scroll to the top. I'm going to ask AI to update the hero heading. I set the color to yellow, fonts as well, and the size. Click send. It's done with the changes. If you look at the right-hand side, it's saying what changed on the hero heading, the color, the size, and the font. Scroll down to client testimonials. Let's change the heading to yellow as well. I'm asking AI to change the color to this text to yellow. Or if we want to make this one match the color theme we have in the site, we can copy the full yellow or the color code if you want to. Copy this, change it to this. Click send. This one is finished. Let's scroll down to testimonials. And the color is updated to match the theme we have in the site. Now that text looks right. Let's rearrange sections so the layout flows better. I want the testimonials section to appear before featured work. So I'm going to ask AI to handle this. Move testimonials section before featured work section. Click send. If you look at the right side, it's saying exactly now this testimonials is just moved up. So if you scroll down, now we have the client testimonials and the featured work now to the bottom. While we are adjusting the layout, let's clean up the client testimonials section. Scroll up. To delete a column, we can either ask AI or you can click on select edit, highlight, let's say the one in the middle. We can click delete, click send. If we go to testimonials, now we have two columns. If a column disappears, sometimes you want to add it back later. Back in testimonials section, let's add a new column to the right. Name John Smith. Give it stars, some description. Click send. Click on testimonials. It did generate the new column with John Smith with some text and 5 stars rating, but I did ask it to add one to the right. Let's ask it again. Hostinger Horizons handled this one better. Readdy, it still did a good job by creating the column with exactly what I asked it to do, but for some reason it didn't put the column to the right. So now I'm asking it to move John Smith column to the right instead of Emma. Click send. Okay, now it's on the right side. It's saying the order is now Sarah, Emma, and John to the right. So back to testimonials. Columns sorted. Now let's update background image for the hero section. Scroll back to the top. I'm going to upload an image to replace the background image that we currently have. So to upload one, click on attach, which is right here in the chat next to the send. Click on attach, upload files. Now asking AI to change the background image with the one I uploaded. Change hero background with the one I just uploaded. Click send. And the background image is updated to the one I uploaded. Let's test version history. The latest version we have is version 10, which does contain the latest changes, including the new background image. If we want to revert back to a certain version, if you scroll up, if we want to see what version 9, for example, looks like, you can click on it. It shows exactly what version 9 has. I'm going to ask AI to revert back to version 9. Click send. As you can see, we ran out of credit. By default, the free version gives 250 credits a month. And once we run out, we have to upgrade if we want to continue. I'll just bring up the pricing page. So this is the free one that we signed up with. To continue this demo, I'm going to upgrade just for the sake of this demo. So I'll go with the starter plan. This obviously gives more credit, and we can also publish the site, and it won't have any Readdy branding, all that stuff, and it goes up to 10 projects in storage. So I'll click on get started. Back to AI. I just finished upgrading, but you don't have to. You can still follow along with everything I'm doing. So asking AI again to revert back to version 9, click send. And it did revert back to version 9, but in this scenario, it won't say version 9. It just created a brand new version, but it's saying here, the version was created restoring version 9. Basics are done. Now let's move to the header and navigation. We'll ask AI to make the header here at the top and navigation slightly bigger. Change the font size for navigation at the top to slightly bigger size to make it more readable. Click send. Changes are done. It did update the text for slightly bigger size, better readability. Visitors also expect a footer. Let's scroll all the way to the bottom. We have by default the logo. We have links. We have links to social media. It's already looking professional and polished. We can ask AI, for instance, to remove stuff or add stuff. We can also select to edit. Can highlight, let's say, this icon. We can add a link to it like this. We'll ask AI to delete LinkedIn and add an icon for YouTube. Click send. Let's scroll down to the footer. The LinkedIn icon is gone and replaced with YouTube one. To add a link, we can either ask AI or we can click on select edit, highlight the YouTube icon, edit link. We can either select from a page or we can add a link. I'm going to add a link for my YouTube channel just for demo. Click save. Now back to the chat and click send. Scroll all the way to the bottom. Click on YouTube icon. It shows the link to the YouTube channel. Close this one. Next, let's build a contact page. The home page already includes a contact form and details like email, location, some text, but I want a dedicated contact page, something most clients expect. So I'm going to ask AI to create a separate contact page and move everything over. Back to the chat. So I'm asking AI to create a dedicated contact page and move all get in touch details. We can specify including the form, email, etc. we have in the home page to the new page. Click send. It finished creating the page. So if we back to the home page, scroll, the home page no longer has the get in touch details. If we now click on contact, this is now a completely dedicated page for contact us. It has literally what we had before: the form, the email, location, and the links to the social media. Add a privacy policy page to build trust. Back to the chat. I'm now asking AI to generate a privacy policy page, and the user should be able to edit, and it should also look professional. Click send. It looks AI finished creating the page. Let's click back to home. If we scroll down, I can't see the privacy page. I ask AI to add a link to the page in the navigation menu, and here it is. If we click on privacy policy, there you go. It's a complete policy. It has the content on the left side. You can click on one of these. It scrolls to that section, which is pretty nice. Obviously, we can do the same as we did before. We can make changes to this, either asking AI, or we can click on select to edit. If we highlight one of these, we can edit the link, we can change the text, change the heading. Let's make hero call to action stronger. Click on back to home, scroll all the way up. I'm going to ask AI to update the hero button text for a stronger call to action, saying here update hero button text to book a free consultation today. Click send. It did update the hero button, but let's give it more vibrant color. I'm asking AI to give the hero button same color as the text, but give the view my work, which is right here, a transparent background. Click send. This looks much better now. Looks clickable and inviting. Some visitors just want to leave their email, so let's add a lead capture form right on the homepage. In the chat, I'm going to ask AI to add simple form, has a name, email, description on the homepage. Click send. It looks it's done. Let's look at the homepage. See if it did add the form, and it's right here. It did add this one. We can still ask AI to customize it. Let's give the form a test. Click on send message. Message sent. Let's try to view the message. On the left side, go to forms. There you go. This is the message I've just sent from the homepage. We have the description, the email, name, and it shows the created time as well. Back to the editor. Click on the editor on the left. Some visitors want to book immediately, so let's add booking call to action. But before we do that, if you look at the top right side, we've got tools next to publish button. Click on tools. We have some of the tools that we can use while building our site. One of them is Calendly, which is used for booking appointments, meetings directly from the site. So we are going to ask AI to make the form with a button. It can book with Calendly. Close this one. Now in the chat, I'm asking AI to add a book free consultation button. Let's change this one. Connect it to Calendly. Visitors can book right away. Let's see what AI can do. Click send. Let's scroll down. See if it did add the booking button. Okay, it's right here. AI did add the placeholder for booking a free consultation. And if you look at the right-hand side, it's saying share your Calendly URL. So I can replace it with the placeholder link with your real booking page. Let's head over to Calendly and sign up in case you don't have an account. You can sign up using an email, use Gmail or Microsoft. For this demo, I'm going to use an email address. Now we are signed in. For this question, how do you plan on using Calendly, I'll select on my own, click next. For the role, you can select anything. For this one, I'll click next. We have the option to set the availability. This one is also customizable. You can change the time. You can remove, for example, Wednesday. You can add a new interval if you want to. You've got the option to copy as well. I'll leave it as it is. Also, before I click next, you've got the option right here at the bottom to select the time zone. Click next. I'll just click continue. Close this one. Now I've got the 30 minutes meeting. I'll be using this one for demo. Select it and click on copy link. Back to Readdy, back to the chat. We'll tell AI, this is the link, replace it with the placeholder. Click send. If we scroll down, looks AI already finished integration. Let's scroll all the way to the bottom. Click on book free consultation. Nothing is happening. I'm asking AI, telling it about the issue, which is when I click on the button free consultation, nothing happens. Here I'm telling AI exactly how the button should function. The button should be integrated with the Calendly link I provided. Click send. Let's see what AI is saying. So it's saying exactly what it did. Smart callback. Let's scroll back. If we click again, okay, now it's doing something. That's pretty cool. So now when we clicked on the button, we've got the Calendly integration, the 30 minutes link I provided to AI. Let's select a time. Let be the 23rd. I'll select a random time. Click next. I'll give it a name. Click on schedule event. This is now scheduled. Let's go back to Calendly. We should be able to see this message. Click on meetings. There you go. This is the meeting that we have just scheduled. Click on details here on the right side. It shows the location, which we haven't set, time zone, the question, and the message as well, which is this is a test. We have the option to cancel, reschedule, or edit the event type. Back to Readdy. Close this one. Back to the chat. Let's add Google Maps to the dedicated contact page. So now I'm asking AI to add Google Maps to and set the location to Vienna, Austria. Click send. It looks AI already finished. Let's go to contact. Click on contact in the header menu. And it did add the map here in the page and set the location to Vienna as I asked, which is right here. Back to home. Click on back to home right here. Happy clients are great, but visitors also want to see pricing. So let's add a pricing table. Back to the chat. I'm asking AI to create a pricing table on the home page with the 3 plans, basic, standard, and premium. List the features under each plan. Click send. Scroll down. It did create the pricing table with 2 tabs, monthly and the yearly one with some discount, which is pretty cool. If we click on the yearly, it shows the yearly price. Click on the monthly, shows the monthly price. Obviously, this is customizable. We can ask AI to make changes to it. If we click on get started to one of the plans, by default, it did link it to Calendly. We can use this one as an option, or we can make changes to it and link it to something else if we want to. Close this one. Readdy actually handled this, the pricing table, slightly better than Hostinger Horizons. It did add the monthly and the yearly options automatically without even asking. Visitors may have questions. Let's add an FAQ section. I'm asking AI to generate FAQ about services. Also, I set the style with expand and collapse style to make it looks professional. Click send. Back to the home page, scroll down. And it did add the FAQ section. It also added the book a free call. If we click on it, still integrated with Calendly, which is pretty nice. We can change that one if we want to. We can close it. We've got the FAQ questions. Everything here is customizable. We can change, delete, just have to ask AI. Or if we try to do it manually, let's click on select edit on the right side. We can click on the second one. Let's delete, which it did. Click send. Scroll back to the bottom. It did remove the question that we deleted. Let's add a project cost calculator for engagement. I'm asking AI to add a calculator with dynamic chart showing estimated project costs. Click send. Back to the home page. Let's scroll down. And now we have the calculator with visual chart. It is functional. We can add number of pages. This is related to the project scope, the revision rounds. And as you can see, when I move the slider, the estimated total goes up and down alongside with the cost breakdown. We have more options here. If you look at the cost breakdown, we have the bar, we have the other option as well. If you click on it, switch to the bar. Looks really nice and really professional. Another thing, if you look at the estimated total, we do have the book a call, and I'm assuming is already linked to Calendly. Let's click on it. And is linked to Calendly as well. Close this one. Blog section next to attract long-term traffic. Back to the chat. I'm asking AI to generate 3 AI written blog posts with title, description, and content. Also, we'll say add this to dedicated page. Let's see what AI can do. Click send. It's done. Now we do have a blog at the top in the navigation. Let's click on it. Scroll down. We do have the 3 articles. They look professional. Let's see if we click on read article. It shows the article. Also, it handled, again, this one is slightly better than Hosting on Horizons in terms of the UI layout and adding the book a free call. If we click on it, it's already integrated into Calendly. Close it. It looks very modern. We can click on back to blog. Same as what we've done earlier. We can ask AI to customize these articles, make changes to the images, to the text, or we can ask AI to add more articles if we want to. Visitors may have questions. Back to the chat. I'm asking AI to add chat assistant. Should have knowledge about FAQ questions and answers. Also, knowledge about services. Click send. AI already added the chat, which is pretty nice. Let's go back to the home page so we can ask AI some questions about FAQ and the services and compare if it answers the questions correctly. Now we are back to the home page. Let's scroll down to FAQ. Let's try how does payment work. Click on the chat assistant. The text is not visible. I'm asking AI to fix the UI, saying exactly when I type, the text is black, buttons are black as well, same as text, and I'm asking it to make it more readable. Click send. This one now looks much better. Let's scroll back to FAQ. Let's ask this question. How does payment work? This is quite good. It's saying, if we look at the FAQ, it's saying typically work with 50% upfront deposit, 50% upfront project completion. Comparing this to what we have in the chat, 50% deposit, remaining project completion looks accurate to some extent, even with the in the FAQ is saying for larger projects, no hidden fees or surprise charges, which does match with what we've got right here in the chat. For larger project milestones, this is a good start. Let's scroll up to pricing plans. I will ask AI about the basic plans and the features come with it. The question is, what is the price for basic plan and what are the features come with the plan? Click send. Saying the price is $4.99 does match what we have in the table. It includes 2 rounds of revisions and covers essentials, web design, web development features. 2 revisions is right here. Let's ask about if SEO is included in the basic plan. Click send. It is saying basic SEO is included in the basic plan, which does match what we have right here. Basic SEO setup. Let's see if it can figure out about analytics without specifying Google Analytics. For the analytics, I'm saying, what about analytics? Is it part of the basic plan or need to go with more expensive ones like the standard or the premium? Click send. It is saying Google Analytics and Search Console setup are included in the standard and above, which is accurate, not in the basic plan, but in the basic plan, I do have something here saying Google Analytics setup. So let's ask this one about it. So let's ask the chat about this one. I'm asking then why the basic plan is saying Google Analytics setup. Click send. It's still kind of confused about the basic plan, the Google Analytics setup. Asking here if you read the basic plan in the pricing plans, it does say Google Analytics setup. Click send. Okay, so now it seems the chat did get this one correct. It's saying to clarify the basic plan does include Google Analytics setup with basic SEO, advanced SEO, and search. Still not quite right. It answered the analytics setup, but somehow came up with advanced SEO, which is not listed. At this stage, it seems the chat is more of a hit and miss. It's still better than Hostinger Horizons, which wasn't able to answer the questions that we had on the page regarding to the FAQ and pricing table as well. Ready to get paid. Let's add payment buttons. Let's close the chat assistant. Back to AI chat. I'm asking AI to add Stripe PayPal buttons for deposit or full payment in the pricing plans. Click send. AI is saying since Stripe is not connected to the backend and same goes to PayPal links, so it's asking whether we want to go for now with UI placeholder and do the setup later. Since this is just a demo, I'll have AI build the payment UI with the placeholder links, and I won't go through the Stripe and PayPal setup here. You can connect real accounts later. So I'll choose the first option. Second question is what payment options should appear on each plan? We'll go with 50% deposit option. And again, Readdy handled the payment better than Hostinger Horizons. With Hostinger Horizons, it didn't offer the option to go with a placeholder for now and do the setup later. It only did after I had to ask Hostinger Horizons to add a placeholder and didn't have the option with deposit options or both deposit or full payment. However, looking at Readdy, it's kind of smart enough to offer this kind of options to the user without even asking, okay, I won't do the setup now. Let's go with UI placeholder. Last but not least, there is an option to type anything here in the reply, which I won't do in this demo. So I'll click submit. AI finished the UI placeholder. If you look at the chat on the right side, it's saying exactly what it did. Even here at the bottom, it's saying to activate real payment, just swipe these 2 placeholders in the payment model, but we can always ask AI to do that one for us. Let's now scroll down. So we do have the pay 50% deposit across all plans. Obviously, they are not functional, but let's click on one of them and see what happens. That's pretty nice. It shows the price, pay with Stripe, pay with PayPal. Click on pay with Stripe, but this is not a real link since it's saying right here, your Stripe deposit. Let's close this one. So if you do the setup, once you have the real payment links, you just ask AI to update that one for you and it should work. Close this one. Last touches, SEO and analytics. Back to the chat. I'm asking AI for metadata, description, text, structured data for all pages. This is for SEO. Click send. It is saying right here, it's building a comprehensive SEO utility to handle meta title, descriptions, text, and structure for all pages. Also, it's giving the list for what's doing, which is really nice. It looks AI finished the SEO. If we scroll a little bit up, the entire list is complete, saying exactly what it did in terms of the pages and the contact us, privacy. Also is saying what included as well. If we click on SEO on the left side, click on site settings. We've got two options, AI automatic generation or the manual configuration generation. Click on manual configuration generation. This shows how the site looks in Google search. We can add a favicon if you've got one. Shows the title. AI did generate the title, but we can fix it by just removing some words. It did add description, added keywords, which is important to make the site more visible in search engines. So it's a good start for a basic SEO. Let's close this one. Readdy has a built-in analytics and you can connect to Google Analytics if you prefer. Since this is a demo, I won't go through the setup for Google Analytics. For the built-in analytics tool by Readdy, if you click on the analytics here on the left side, we don't have any data yet since we haven't published this site yet. But once we publish the site and start getting some visitors, then we should have something right here showing number of visitors and all other data. Back to editor. Now let's go through the site before we publish it. Here in the hero section looks really nice. We do have the call to action. Scroll down. We have the about. We have got the services, testimonials, featured work, which is the portfolio, the frequently asked questions, and the customer quote. Also, if you look at the navigation header, we have the blog with the 3 articles that we created. The same goes to contacts. To publish the site, go to the top on the right side, click publish. You can publish using the free domain, which is right here, or connect to your own custom domain. Since this is just a demo, I won't cover the custom domain setup. I'm going to click on publish for the free domain. The site is published. Click on copy domain, open new tab. The site is now live with all the changes we've made from the new pages, blog, contact, the services, testimonials, projects, pricing table, and the custom quote. Overall, Readdy handled some parts better and some parts differently compared to Hostinger Horizons, especially the chat assistant. Next, I'll be testing another AI builder using the exact same steps. So subscribe if you want to see which one actually performs best. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments. And if this tutorial helped you out, hit like and subscribe for more tutorials. Thank you.